am in Bhaktapur Durgar Square. Behind me, one of the thousands of temples here in Nepal. Now, the Nepalese culture has 330 million gods. So at the very top, you've got like your global CEO gods. Then you go down and you've got your kind of regional CEO or managing director gods. Then, of course, you've got your middle management gods. And then, of course, underneath them, your supervisor gods, and even families have their own signature gods, which would be kind of like your team leader gods. Now, if you're thinking about from a leadership perspective, how does this relate? Well, the question is your manager a god? Now, oftentimes we think of God complex as somebody that is trying to create and destroy and basically has absolute power, or at least thinks they do. But sometimes, of course, remember, there are also different levels of deities. And the gods in the Nepalese culture also have mistakes. They have emotions. They've got a lot of issues just like human beings. In Nepal, the belief is that a human being can actually become godlike. In fact, they even have a living goddess which is chosen at a young age and remains a goddess until she menstruates. Now, this goddess is paraded around every year in a very special chariot, and of course, people do worship her, including her parents. Now, what does all that have to do with leadership? Well, oftentimes, see, one of the key factors in even the beliefs here is that people who can become godlike, they still have the problem of pride, which basically means they think that they're better than other people, that they're more superior. And that oftentimes affects your ability as a leader. Now, in your level of superiority, this is what ends up happening. These are the symptoms of being godlike. Whether you're a management god, or whether you are a supervisor god, or even just a signature god, kind of like a team leader. So, symptom number one, you are impatient in listening to other people's ideas. Symptom number two, you don't listen to other people's ideas because you know you're right. Symptom number three, okay, you basically go ahead and plan things without getting feedback from other people. Symptom number four, you feel that you are right most of the time, even when other people may kind of show you that you may not be right, but somehow you always manage to justify it, even though there may be some proof that you're not. Okay? Oftentimes, even if you are trying not to blame people, you're always thinking, you know, if they would have done that, I would have been able to achieve this. And, well, basically you do blame people because you still think that other people are the cause of you not getting your stuff done. So, if you have some of these godlike symptoms, you may be suffering from the God complex at a different level depending on where you are. So, be human. Connect with human beings. Be the person that people will be able to relate to. Listen, be patient, and strive for helping others to be better, to add value, rather than showing how great you are. Help other people to see how great they are. So, with those little tips, hopefully you will become a better leader, even though you may not be a god. This is Arthur Carmazzi, best-selling author and currently ranked as one of the world's top 10 thought leaders in organizational culture and leadership, wishing you great success.